So when we think about disruptive innovation, not everyone is able to take that on. Not everyone is an entrepreneur mind. Not everyone is comfortable stepping out of what they're comfortable in. Change requires a little uncomfortableness, and not everyone is okay with that. Some folks are still focused on being sustainable or being able to operate in the ecosystem they are. They're going to continue to focus on it. The folks that are really focused on disruptive recognize that their institution has to reimagine what they do. The mid-market schools, the ones that will thrive, are the ones that will go into a disruptive innovation discussion. It is the one that are looking at lifelong learning. It is the one that's going to shift from an earn it to learn it model. It is the one that's going to design courses that are fit for purpose, design programs that serve both the student and the industry. They're the ones that are also going to look at rethinking the time frame constraints of a 120-hour degree or a 16-week course. You have to start unbundling your curriculum in a way that people can consume it in a flexible, on-demand model in an asynchronous world. And that's the people that really are thinking about disruptive innovation. The ones that are needing to continue to operate and sustain what they do today are focused on those other two innovative ways of approaching it. Whereas disruptive innovation is really thinking, how do we make sure our campuses can thrive as we move forward? If you think about disruptive innovation, it's the thought process of how does a campus look at their workforce? Right now, a workforce is really based on what they have in their four walls. In the new disruptive innovative world, we're going to have a gig-like ecosystem, a freelancing model, where you can actually bring on a workforce that is not within the four walls anymore. And so you have the ability to do a talent exchange concept. You have the ability to use digital badging and digital credentialing that all these schools are going to need to become a part of. As institutions in the disruptive innovative world starts to really focus on it, they're going to start to become decentralized in the way they operate. And when you become decentralized, you need the technologies that have digital wallets, digital portfolios, that allow for the student to own their credential, that allows for people to interact with that institution without interacting with the four walls that you're commonly there. So one of the other concepts is telehealth and telesupport. Coming out of the pandemic, we see the need for a telehealth and a telesupport model where it allows for support to be at the fingertips of a student on their mobile devices, to being able to communicate using their mobile device to get the support that they need. Most of our campuses are remote, and instead of a student sitting on a phone call, or even if they're on campus and being in a office waiting for their support, we now are having the ability, using technologies like telehealth and telesupport, to get the right people in front of that student when they need it, and being able to be as effective as our airlines are with the mobile devices that are in front of us.